injured for a big chunk of the season, but still managed to get himself fit for the World Cup and has been playing, so well done to him. However, the big news today is all about Jeremy Monga. Now, I've been saying to you guys since the start of the transfer window, he looks set to join Arsenal. Arsenal had been in talks. They put an initial offer to Leicester, which was rejected. They wanted around about £10 million. Arsenal didn't want to budge off of their amount that they wanted to pay. I think they thought they was in a very, very strong position. The player wanted to come to Arsenal. Of course, still a young player, 16 years of age. However, yesterday, the hijack was on. And today, the hijack has been completed by Manchester City. Jeremy Monga is joining City, linking up with, Maresca, who's, of course, now the new manager of Manchester City. Maresca would know him from his days at Leicester City, and Arsenal have blown it and missed out on the player. A little bit embarrassing for Arsenal and for Andrea Berta, or is it? I really would love to get your opinion on it, because I've seen lots of back and forth online from fans, a lot of fans saying, oh, here we go again, we've missed out on this target, we're dithering around, messing around, we didn't go and get the player that we wanted, and now City have come in and got him. And this is a couple of young players that City have nicked off of us as well. I mean, is it Vitor Reis? There was that Naipan last year as well that got nicked off of Arsenal at the last minute by Manchester City. That's 3 youngsters that they've hijacked off of us. How do you guys feel about this? Because I think Arsenal this summer have been very specific that we got our price for a player and we ain't going over that. And we got priorities elsewhere. So are you bothered that we missed out on Jeremy Monga? You know, do you feel embarrassed about this? Or do you look at it and say to yourself, listen, it is what it is. Concentrate on the main targets that we're after. Because at the end of the day, Jeremy Monga was being bought in and we've been told that he's probably going to get loaned out as well. So how do you guys feel about it? Are you embarrassed by this, or do you just feel that, listen, we're going to trust in these guys that have delivered us some great players over the last couple of seasons? Certainly, what it does do, it puts a lot of pressure now on Andrea Berta, on Mikel Arteta to deliver one of those big targets. I'm talking one of the 3 out of Bruno Guimaraes, Morgan Rogers, or Bradley Barcola. Those are the 3, excuse me, those are the 3 that Arsenal have been linked with. Those are the 3 big ones that I think any of those come in, Arsenal fans are like, yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, this is the type of signing I want to see. But there's big pressure now to deliver on these. And, you know, the clubs that have these players will know it. Bruno Guimaraes.
The problem he's got with the 4 wide players he's used so far is they all look better when they don't play. So whenever one of them's on the bench, it's the best game they have, because the guy on the pitch is not delivering. So you think, okay, let's put him in again. Really, and I think this will continue between now and the end of the tournament. Whenever it ends for England, I think we'll be changing the wide plays after an hour and questioning, as I said, who should play. Just none of them have done enough really so far. And in terms of absolute international class and top class, I'd probably. The one is Saka. I'm not sure the others are at that level. The one is Saka, but he just doesn't look right. He doesn't look fully fit, really, because we know when we watch him week in, week out for Arsenal, the last 4 or 5 years, a fantastic player.
He's one of the best midfield players in the competition. Him and Elliot Anderson in there. For me, I would play Konza at right back. Just tell him to back it up, and just keep feeding Saka if he's fit. What I can't understand is Saka on the bench. If he's fit, play him. What are you waiting for? To go out of the competition, play him. Just let Konza just keep feeding him that ball, and he takes it off the line. He drifts inside with it. We're going to need to keep the ball, Jay. It's like we talked about the heat and the altitude. It's all about keeping possession. You know yourself. When you're chasing that ball around the field, you get a lot more tired than you do when you actually got the ball. You can rest on the football. And I think we've got the players in the squad to be able to do it. And it's up to Thomas to pick the right side.